Good evening, everybody, and I'm so very glad to be here to help recognize and honor my dear friend Diane Ennist. I've been fortunate to know Diane for a while. Having practiced law in DC for a bit of time, I've been fortunate to meet people who are very smart, some who are very engaging, some who have social conscious, some who are industrious, some who just become friends. In Diane, I'm fortunate to sort of have all of those together in one fell swoop. Diane and I have known each other for a while now. We served as chapter leaders and on the board of directors for a number of years. I've always been amazed at her industriousness, how much she gets her hands dirty and digs into things. So she's truly someone who has moved the efforts of the chapter forward, not just by who she is, but what she's done and the very tangible contribution she's made. I asked her when I was chapter president briefly to get more involved in our chapter's pro bono program. She helped take a number of the disparate threads we were working on and move them in a solid direction. She was then asked to be the first VP for engagement, leadership, and community. Perfect. It could have been called the Diane Ennist job because of who she is and what she did. Her contributions have been significant. Her participation has been beyond what anyone would expect. I just hope that the fact that she's getting this award doesn't mean that she feels like she can retire and shuffle off the screen, because the chapter has benefited greatly by her leadership and her presence, and I hope both of those will continue for some time. Congratulations, my dear friend, and all the best to you.
Good evening. I'm Brandon Fitzgerald, and I am so deeply honored this evening to have the opportunity to congratulate Diane on receiving the 2022 ACC NCR Chapter Service Award. In all honesty, Diane may very well be the person most deserving of the Chapter Service Award since its inception. And I say that as someone that was fortunate enough to be selected for it. I don't know exactly who selected me, but I probably would have selected Diane first, in all honesty. And that's because there just aren't enough superlatives when you're talking about Diane. I've worked most closely with Diane on the ACC NCR Corporate Scholars Program and on the chapter's diversity initiatives. We spent countless hours together over a decade selecting students and helping to provide pathways to opportunities and success for those students. You know, with the Corporate Scholars Program, there are always more students than host companies available. And the discussions are lengthy, they're plum spots, and the decisions are incredibly nuanced. And when you're making these types of decisions, kind of selecting between students and angels on the head of a pin, you need a great degree of trust. And Diane is one of the lawyers that I trust the most. You also need incredible amounts of empathy, and you need compassion. And that gets me to the real meat of this. Diane is one of the most compassionate and caring people that I know. And I think compassion is often in small supply in the profession, but the lawyers that have it are the best lawyers. I know that Diane's company, like so many of our companies these days, have been deeply impacted by COVID. But having worked with her, I know that she undertook every decision with respect and, dare I say it, love that she has in working with me for the Corporate Scholars Program. Simply put, Diane is amazing. She has done what she does, showing love, compassion, and empathy when she's been in some of the most difficult personal circumstances of her entire life. And so I am deeply honored, moved to say, congratulations to Diane, you deserve it.